if you're someone na nagde-deposit ng savings sila sa mga digital banks like Simbank, GoTime, GCash, Maya, in hopes of getting that higher interest compared sa mga traditional banks like BDO, BPI, kasi ang digital banks nag-offer sila around 2 to 5% interest rate annually, while sa mga traditional banks is around less than 1%, di ba? So in this video, share ko sa inyo yung better alternative, na makakapagbigay ng higher interest plus, mag-hedge ka sa inflation. Kasi alam natin, over time, humihina ang Philippine pesos. As of right now, ang exchange rate ng $1 is equals to around 57 point something na. Like a few months ago, nasa around 55 lang. Ngayon, 57 na. So there's a way to hedge on that. Kasi mag-hold ka ng US dollar instead of Philippine pesos. So right now, I'm showing you ang latest update, from April 2024 from BitPinas, ang mga list of digital wallets or digital banks na nag-o-offer ng high interest rates. So meron tayong top 15 dito. Ang GoTime is around 4%, as you can see here. Union Bank is around 4% also. 6.75 if time deposit, kumbaga nakalock yung pera mo. Overseas Bank, 1%, 234. Tonic, 4%, 4.25. 4%. So let's say nasa around 4 to 5%, 'di ba? 4 to 5%. So medyo malaki na 'yon, Kasi nakalagay lang naman pera mo sa bangko, wala ka namang kailangan gawin, basta lagay mo lang doon pera mo, withdraw mo kung kailangan mo, kung hindi mo kailangan, lagay mo lang doon, mag-earn siya ng interest over time. Now, I'm going to share you another platform. Now, this is a crypto platform. Yes, may higher interest, maybe if medyo doubtful ka pa rin sa interest sa crypto, maybe this is not for you, but sayang, pakinggan mo na rin to kasi ang crypto, nagbibigay yan ng higher interest compared sa mga digital banks and any other traditional banks. So let's say for example, dito sa OKX.com, it's a crypto centralized exchange. It's an overseas exchange, It's an unregulated exchange. So maybe, over time or maybe in the future, baka maban, mablock din just like Binance. But as of right now, there's no news yet na mababan ang OKX or mabablock yung OKX. That's already my disclaimer. So, syempre, you're getting a lot higher interest compared sa mga digital banks. So, syempre, there's a little bit higher risk then. But I think it's worth it, In my opinion, it's worth it. Right. So, I'm going to share you itong OKX platform. Kasi dito, mapapansin mo, we have two coins here. Ang tawag namin dito, kung hindi kayo familiar sa crypto, is called stable coins. So makikita mo is USDT and also USDC. These are all backed by dollar. So 1 USDT is equals to 1 USD. So stable yan. That's why it's called stable coin. So hindi yan magka-fluctuate. Maybe a little like 0.998, 0.997, pero over time babalik ulit siya sa $1. Ano na yan? Kumbaga, battle-tested na yan, Wala kang kailangan ikatakot na magkaroon ng DPEG, Biglang lumayo. So, safe to assume, na this is safe, Battle-tested na itong dalawa, USDT and USDC. Makikita mo dito, pag meron kang USDT, mag-earn ka ng 10% interest. That's annually. Alright? Hindi pa kasama ang compounding dyan. So, yung ina-earn mong interest dito, pwede mo ilagay dito. So, you're getting around maybe 11 to 13% more. No. 11 to 13% total instead of 10% kung nagko-compound ka ng interest mo. Papapansin mo, ang 10% is almost or twice than average interest na binibigay ng mga digital banks and 10 times higher than or 11, 12 times higher than sa mga traditional banks. And you're hedging. Kasi hindi naman Philippine pesos ang hawak mo. Ang hawak mo dito is dollar. Right? Dollar. So, once na ang pesos mo, ginawa mong dollar, and nag-earn ka ng interest also in dollar, And once you cash out, like say, for example, to this day, ginawa mong USDT yung pera mo at an exchange rate of around 57, and maybe in the next year, next 6 months, ang exchange rate na ay magiging 59 or 60 na to $1. Pero since ang pera mo ay nasa USDT, pag kinash out mo na or ibabalik mo ulit into Philippine pesos, mas higher ang nakuha mo. Kumbaga, bumili ka ng US dollar ng 57 pesos, binenta mo yung USDT mo in the next 6 months ng 60 pesos. So, kumita ka din in a way, no? But, syempre, inflation, parang break-even lang din yon. It's a little bit complicated sa mga beginners, no? Economics na kasi yun. But what I'm telling you now is, na-hedge mo yung inflation. Na-hedge mo yung weakening of Philippine pesos. So, that's two advantage na makukuha mo pa nag-deposit ka or nag-hold mo yung USDT mo sa OKX. You're earning twice the interest plus you're hedging doon sa weakening of Philippine pesos. So, walang catch dito, no? Anytime pwede mong i-withdraw, anytime pwede ka mag-deposit. That's why may tinatawag dito yung term na flexible. Ibig sabihin, pwede mo siyang i-withdraw anytime. Pag naglagay ka dito, next day, ayaw mo na, pwede mong i-withdraw anytime. Wala kang mag-hold back sa'yo. Alright? So, first of all, syempre, kailangan mo gawing i-convert yung Philippine pesos mo into USDT or USDC first. So, first, kailangan mong gawin is kailangan mo gumawa ng account sa OKX. Kasi isipin mo, itong OKX to, para ka lang din nag-register or nag-enroll sa BPI, sa BDO, sa Union Bank. Kailangan mo lang mag-register. Syempre, meron din silang KYC sa Union Bank, di ba? Know your customer, kung saan kailangan din natin mag-submit ng government ID natin. So, sa OKX, ganun lang din yun. Pag mag-create ka ng account, kailangan mo mag-KYC, kailangan mo mag-submit ng digital photo ng government ID mo. Meron akong tutorial dyan about creating an account and pagka-cash in, cash out. So, ngayon, explain ko na quick brief lang paano mag-cash in, cash out once na nakapag-create ka ng account. So, pag naka-create ka ng account, punta ka lang sa P2P Trading. Again, meron akong tutorial for this. Lilink ko na lang somewhere dito or sa description. So, dito makikita mo, meron tayong mga exchange rates dito. Meron tayong mga digital money exchanger. So, from Philippine pesos mo, ibibigay mo to sa mga digital merchants, verified digital merchants. So, ibig sabihin nun, they are verified, hindi sila, legitimate sila, hindi sila mga scammers. So, mangyayari dyan, no, magde-deposit ka sa bank account nila, ng mga merchants na to, and i-release nila yung USDT. Bibigyan ka, kumbaga, literally nagpalit ka lang ng from Philippine pesos to US dollars sa money exchanger dyan sa mga brick and mortars, you know? So, ganun lang din yun. So, once na nakuha mo ng USDT mo, punta ka lang sa wallet mo, my assets, ayan, and check mo lang sa funding wallet mo kung makikita mo niyan. Lalabas na dapat yan kung nakuha mo ng USDT mo. Once na nandyan na yan, punta ka lang sa Simple Earn, ayan, Simple Earn, then babalik na tayo dun sa una nating nakitang website, itong 10%. So, ang gagawin mo, let's say, for example, meron akong $160. So, that's around maybe 9,000 pesos. Click mo lang yung subscribe. Then, max, 126 pala. So, that's around 7.5. Now, yan. So, ito yung catch. No? Makikita mo, meron tayong reward rules dito. Meron tayong catch. So, if more than 1,000 USDT ang dineposit mo dito, yung first 1,000 mo is 10%. But yung more than 1,000 USDT mo is 1% na lang. 1%. So, mababa, no? So, if you have spare $1,000, so that's around 57,000 pesos, pwede mo siyang ilagay dito. So, kaya, and subscribe lang natin yung $126 ko. I have read. Subscribe. Then that's it. That's it. Nag-earn ako ng 10% interest sa $126 ko. So, if we'll do the calculator, if I have 126, and then we're gonna times that to, 10 divided by 12 muna. Kasi syempre, ang makukuha natin interest per month is around 0.83. So, ano ba yung 0.83 ng $126? So, maybe that's around $1? So, nag-earn ako ng $1 every month sa $126 ko. It's not much, no? But if you're going to compare that to 4%, 5% na mga digital banks, ang makukuha mo lang dyan is around $0.4, $0.5 a month. So, kung titignan mo yun, that's twice much, no? Mas doble ang kinikita mo sa OKX pa nag-deposit ka ng USDT dito. What's even better is, from time to time, there's like a mini campaign, mini event kung saan for 30 days or 2 weeks, tumataas yung interest rates na binibigay ng OKX. Last time na nakita ko is around 49%. Again, but that's limited time lang yun. Kumbaga, mini promo lang nila yun. But kung from time to time, nagbibigay sila ng ganong interest, so expect mo, mas malaki pa yung makukuha mong interest sa 10% kung titignan mo siya 1 year after. Right? Again, this is flexible. No? If you feel like kinakabahan ka na, baka mawala pera mo dito, ma-hack ka or anything, pwede mo yung withdraw anytime and balik ka lang ulit sa P2P, bebenta mo yung USDT mo. So, ang mangyayari sa pag-sell naman is, sisenda ka ng digital merchant ng Philippine pesos. Then, bago mo i-release yung USDT sa kanya. Again, I have a tutorial about that. Link ay nasa description na lang yun. And if wala kang account sa OKX, ang link ay nasa description lang. Lahat ng links nasa description lang yan. Check na lang doon. And lastly, syempre marami tayong digital banks. So sa crypto, marami din tayong mga crypto exchanges na nag-o-offer din ng ganong klaseng interest. Like for example, ang pangalawang ginagamit kong exchange is Bybit. So sa Bybit, halos lahat ng mga crypto exchange ay nag-o-offer ng interest sa USDT or USDC. Ang pipiliin mo lang exchange dito is yung dapat yung trusted. So ang Bybit is the top 2 and Bybit is the top 3, pang third yan. Ang first is Binance. Of course, na-ban, na-block na, mahirap nang i-access yan sa Pilipinas. There's still a way. Syempre, VPN, ganyan. Diyan makikita mo, diyan ka magtatalo-talo kung saan exchange ang nagbibigay ng higher interest rates. So, check natin sa Bybit kung ilan ang percentage na sa USDT. So, sa USDT, nagbibigay sila ng around 4.45 up to 100% or even 762%. But this is too advanced na, no? This is too advanced na for you. So, makikita mo lang dito is flexible and fixed term. They're giving away 100%. Okay? 100%. Of course, this is limited time. Because kung magiging permanent to, it's unsustainable. And that's going to be like a Ponzi scheme. So this is limited time lang and for new users lang. So 100% duration is lalak mo lang siya for a day. And then iwan mo lang yan. For sure, limited time lang yan. Siguro 1 month, 2 months lang. Then back to flexible term na 7.06%. So mapapansin mo, if less than 500 USDT ang nilagay mo, 7.06%. Pag more than is 2.06%. While sa OKX, we're getting, again, 10%. And if lumampas ka ng $1,000, it's already 1% na lang. So, diyan ka na lang magtatalo-talo, magko-compare ka. Just like in digital banks kung saan nagko-compare ka din kung saan mo ilalagay yung pera mo. Kung sino man mas nagbibigay ng mas malaki interest. Alright, so if baguhan sa crypto, as in zero knowledge ka sa crypto, medyo baka maging complicated to sa inyo, but that's okay. Meron akong mga tutorial videos. And if meron ka mga questions, leave na lang sa comment sa baba and sasagutin ko yung mga inquiries nyo. Alright, so if nakatulong to, make sure to subscribe and follow for more.